Welcome to my castle. I am supreme ruler and overlord here. Everyone else here is my servant, meant to carry out my bidding. I had you there. The look on your face was priceless. I almost ruined the joke, looking at the expression on your face.
Sure you did. Hello, Ed. I'm
Joshua, yes? I've heard the others talk about you. About how you're so cool and how they want you to join my guild.
Oh, really? Did they now?
No, not really. But I do know that they really like you. And they want you to join my guild. So yeah, really. But what brings you to my humble abode?
I was told that I should come see you.
Do you always do as you're told?
I suppose that I didn't really have a choice.
Well, Mr. Lark, you always have a choice. Hector, if you could leave us now. I'm sure you have lots of questions for me. But first, I have a few questions for you.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Don't you think that all those people you met out there are freaks?
I don't think they're freaks. I don't think they're freaks.
I mean, most of them mean well, but some of them will believe anything that they're told.
They just have really strong beliefs and stand by them.
They're not like me and you, though. We question everything and make sure it's the real and the whole truth.
What do you believe in, Ed?
I believe in everything and nothing at the same time. I know that religion, all forms of it, are meant to keep people from realizing their full potential. It keeps them trapped in their ego, which keeps them from ever seeing their full potential. There is a design, like a perfect geometry, if you will, golden ratio. It shows that an architect, a builder, if you will, created this entire universe with the intention for higher evolution of consciousness. You know, I heard you in there talking about the good and evil within. That is the duality within the third dimension, and it can be controlled. The way to do that is to integrate your shadow into your everyday consciousness.
So you're saying that this shadow, which is my evil side, I must integrate in order to elevate my consciousness.
You said it, not me. Well, anyways, that is exactly what I'm talking about. When you suppress your shadow, like you've done, it will always find a way to leak through the cracks. When you unleash the monster within, like you've done, you can ironically become more mentally stable than if you hadn't unleashed it at all.
How do you know that I suppress my shadow self? For all you know, I could be really dangerous to society.
So first of all, you use the words really dangerous to society. Look at yourself. You look like a really nice guy. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with being a nice guy. But underneath, you're a real animal waiting to pounce.
Maybe I seem nice because from the inside, I know that I am a child of the Most High God. People are not just robots that you can teach to be controlled and what to think. They have free will and can make their own choices. Some didn't have a choice growing up but to learn and believe in certain religions because they had a cultural tie or a familiar tie. Others, like me, found their faith when they got to experience it themselves. Many things that I still have to learn about my own existence, but I will not give up on my faith to appease man. For in man there is pride in man-made things, And I choose to appreciate the world that God has made and all its glory.
Wait, pause, Mr. Lark. We're talking about the same things here. You see, man made the concept of religion, but God created the powers that religion tries to hide from us. Your third eye is something that nobody talks about. Why is that? Because they want to keep you trapped in fear.
I heard that the third eye was connected to the Kundalini spirit, known as the serpent.
The Bible lied to you. That tree was meant to make humans gods, and it did. If there's anybody to blame, it's God himself. He's the one that created the tree of knowledge of good and evil, and the people that ate from it, and the serpent that tempted them. Why don't we blame God?
That's not what I heard. God said that if they ate of that tree of the knowledge of good and evil, then they shall surely die. They're not alive today, and their descendants, and we die daily.
I never blame God.
Because why would the creation say to the clay, Potter, why did you make me this way? It might have all been predestined, but I wouldn't have it any other way. He has plans to prosper me and not to harm me. My footsteps are ordered by him. Enemies swarm my camp in the Lord. He protects me. He guides the paths of the righteous and forsakes me not.
Where did you get that from?
I got it from God.
Why would God want to give you a golden cross?
Because it helps me to slay evil spirits, defeat the forces of darkness.
Absolutely fascinating. This is a sign from God.
Now do you believe me?
Well, a golden cross just formed in your hand. It's a little hard not to believe you.
True, but every true believer knows in order to have faith, you have to believe without having seen it first.
That's fair, but I forgot to mention something. Follow me.